Welcome to the Gypsum Express video series, where you can find out more information about starting your CDL career or continuing it down a new professional path. Hi, welcome back to the Gypsum Express video series. My name is Neil, the recruiter. Today I wanted to go over with you kind of a big picture version of the hiring process, what we're going to need from you, what you can expect from us. And of course, it is a two-way street. The application process itself is pretty straightforward. You're going to go to www.gypsumexpress.jobs. There you'll be able to fill out a full application. It'll process through the website, come to your recruiter in your area. That person's going to give you a call. Now they're going to go over that application with a fine-tooth comb. We're going to ask you some questions if there's any blanks or you weren't sure at the time. We're going to need those answered. We're trying to get a feel for what you're looking for, and we're going to let you know what we need. We're proud of the name that we've built for ourselves within the flatbed world, as well as other aspects that we've done. And we're looking for the best candidates. Straightforward. We want people with a willingness to work, a willingness to be part of a team, with that long-term goal of success, just like we have. Those are the kind of candidates we're looking for. Now, if you're an experienced driver, I need 10 years of your last working experience. If you're a recent grad, I only need 5 years of that. I need all the information about any citations, any accidents. Once we get that application into the system, we're going to give you a call. We're going to go over it. We're going to review a lot of the questions that you've already answered. We're going to ask some of them again, just because we want to make sure you understood the way it was posed to you and that you answered it properly. Once the recruiter and you have established that rapport and you both feel like you're ready to move forward, we're going to need some documentation from you. We're going to need a copy of your CDLA, both front and back. One of the first things we want to make sure that you're aware of is we don't hire anyone with a manual restriction on their license. The majority of our fleet is still manual transmissions. All of our training trucks are manual transmissions, so that's something we need to make sure of first. Secondly, we'll need just a copy of your Social Security card, a copy of your DOT medical card, and your DOT medical long form. Okay, if you're not familiar with the long form, you filled out some questions when you went and got your physical done. It asks you questions like, have you ever spent a night in a hospital? Do you smoke? Do you drink? You ever broken a bone? Those kind of things. It's 4 pages long, and it's going to have some good information on it. We just need a copy of that. Now, there are a couple of different ways that you can provide this information to us. Your recruiter is more than likely going to give you their cell phone number for communication down the road. That can be sent in a text. Take a picture, send it as a text. The application process, if you go through the Intella app, has a Pulse app. And what that gives to you is it's actually going to keep you updated on the process of the application, but you can also upload documents straight there. It goes to a secure database. We're able to grab it, put it into your file. Thirdly, email. You'll have your recruiter's email, and they can get it from there as well. Either way, that all goes into your file. As I said, get over to our processing department. They run all the background checks. They're going to pull your MVR, your motor vehicle record. They're going to pull your PSP, which is the pre-employment screening program, and that was developed by the FMCSA back in 2010. Again, it just gives us a 5-year snapshot of any accidents and a 3-year history of your roadside inspections. Just things that we want to be able to look at, make sure you're the right fit again. I'm going to pull all that. We're going to pull personal background. We're going to look at all of that. Again, we want to make sure you're the right fit for us. Once those reports come back, and that normally takes anywhere from 12 to 48 hours. That's the standard timeline for us to get all those reports back. We'll keep moving forward. Again, if everything's back and good, or if we have any questions, we'll make corrections. We'll move forward with getting you set up with a face-to-face interview. All of our interviews are done face-to-face, usually at the terminal you're going to be working out of, and it'll be with the leadership, either a driver manager or a regional manager or an operations manager. Again, the reason behind that is we want that person-to-person interaction. They're going to talk to you. They're going to go over a lot of things, the day-to-day expectations from you as the driver, what you can expect from the company on a day-to-day basis. And one of the things we highly recommend, if possible, is to have your significant other come with you. They're going to have questions. They may not voice them during the application process. As we get closer, those things come to their mind. Want them to be relieved, want them to know that they're just as much of a part of this process as you are, because you need that solid foundation at home. For a lot of people, especially recent grads, this is a lifestyle change, and to be successful on the road, you have to be successful at home, because they're going to ask you, what's your long-term goals? What's your career aspirations with the company? And again, that's 2 things that you and your significant other, if that's applicable, should be talking about anyways. If everything goes well there, they're going to reach back out to your recruiter, let them know, hey, we're good moving forward. We're going to get you set up with a pre-employment drug screen as soon as possible. It's going to be at one of the clinics in our network. We do set it up. We take care of it. It is something we pay for. We'll get you over there, get the drug screen done, and we only do the urinalysis as per FMCSA regulations right now. Once that's completed and we get the results back and all is well, our next step is to get you on the calendar for orientation. Again, as we had mentioned in other videos, orientation takes place up in Michigan City, Indiana. We take care of your transportation, and most of your amenities up there are provided by us. It's a week long. Now, if you're in training, or if you're a recent grad and you need training, you're going to go do your 6 weeks of training with your mentor. If you're an experienced driver, we're going to get you back, get you in the truck, get you moving. Here in the Southeast, we do have what we call a split pay scale. For experienced drivers that don't have any flatbed or recent graduates, your pay will start out at 48 cents per mile loaded if the load starts and stops below North Carolina. Any loads that start or stop in or north of North Carolina go up to 52 cents a mile loaded. And for both of those areas, it's 44 cents per mile empty or unloaded. We also, of course, have the Tarp Pay, which is standardized, $50 for tarping and untarping, $12.50 if it's pre-tarped at the customer. We also provide detention pay. We have breakdown pay, and we have layover pay. 60 days after you've been hired, you become eligible to join our benefits program, and that's going to include medical, dental, and vision. One of the great add-ons to that health insurance is a program called MD Live, which is actually a telephone call, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's a medical professional with an average of 15 years experience available to take your call for non-emergency medical situations. A sick child, a significant other that's not feeling well, something like that, that normally you'd have to get dressed, get up in the middle of the night, go down, or even just leave your house, whatever time of the day. Instead of having to do that, you make the call. There's no copay involved, no cost whatsoever. They're going to diagnose the individual over the phone or via a video call even. And if there's any medications required, they'll have it sent right to the pharmacy. Okay, so that's a great program. And then, of course, there's dental and vision, both good programs. As a matter of fact, if for any reason you don't take our health insurance, the company will provide to you and your family the dental insurance for free. Okay, that no cost whatsoever. That's if you're able to find it at a better price through a different provider, or perhaps you're a prior military individual that uses a different program. Either way, it doesn't matter which. For recent grads, one of the other benefits, 60 days after you complete your training, you're eligible for tuition reimbursement. As long as you paid out of pocket or took a loan or something along that, as long as it wasn't a grant or a state-funded program, you're eligible for that program. $150 a month, up to $6,000 towards whatever you paid for your CDL school training program. For our military, we are fully vetted for the military apprenticeship program. Again, that's through the VA, and what that does is basically reimburses you for what you earned through your GI Bill. There are certain steps that have to be done. We're going to help you accomplish that, get it submitted, and get you some extra pay. We are authorized for the full 24 months. A lot of companies are only at 18. So that's something you can look into. And again, we'll help you get that taken care of. Now that's just a small snapshot of everything that we provide. So I want you to get in touch with us. If you're interested in driving with Gypsum Express, being part of this team, this company truly believes in its motto that our drivers make the difference. Keep in mind, our owner, our VP of flatbeds, our director of safety, our director of recruiting, all are CDL holders. People who have driven trucks, can drive trucks, will drive trucks if need be to get the load done. So their interest in what you do is truly an interest. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We look forward to hearing from you and doing what it takes to get you on our team. If you have any questions, reach out to one of our recruiters at 1-844-449-7786. That's 844 for Gypsum, or visit our website at www.gypsumexpress.com and chat with a recruiter online. Learn about the history of our company, as well as follow a link to fill out a full application. Thank you again.